Welcome Conjurers, I'm Dicebag, and this is my solo campaign for Crytures, my monster collecting tabletop RPG. Last time, we breached the door into a new section of some temple ruins. Unfortunately, all the commotion caught the attention of some construct creatures deeper in, and they just burst through the door, ready for a fight. Alright, so the stage is set, initiative is rolled. As the thumping begins, Flory catches it first and gets the initiative on everybody. So she's going to take her turn first and see it as it goes. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here she can see the thing as it bursts through the door. Now let's actually get, what's it called, Clayman up here. I'm gonna need its stats. Where are you at? There you are. Alright. There we go. A bunch of these guys burst through the door. Flory rushes in, knocks some arrows, and starts firing away. Oof. 1, 4, 5, 10, 1, 4, 2. That's not a lot of hits. Evasion is 6, so we're only dealing with 2 hits there. That's a shame. Oh, dang it, these guys don't have their stats put in. Stamina's 4, mana's 2. Alright, we'll just do that as we need to. So he takes 6 damage. And then Torpal is up next. Torpal also hears the commotion. Let's see. How far does Torpal go? He's got 5 speed. He hops in 1, 2, 3, sees the thing there and hops back to the back line. Oh, wait. You can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's difficult terrain around here, so everybody takes 2 spaces to get anywhere to move into these spaces, rather. So he can't really go anywhere else, so he's kind of stuck there. Stuck amidst the rubble, but he's here. He sees the enemy. He can hit him with a flare. 2, 1, 7, 9, 10, 5. Alright, that's looking better. And Clayman is dealing with 6 evasion, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Alright. That's 12 damage. And he is wounded from the crit. Alright. So he'll take a 10th of his health and damage after every turn. Alright, next up is Cheapy. Cheapy's taken a little aback, but he still gets to act very early. So obviously he comes over to defend his conjurer. He's got, what, 6 spaces of movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He runs straight in there and starts... Let's see, what do we want to do to this guy exactly? Cheapy's got options, man. Not particularly great options, but options. And I don't think any of them are particularly meaningful. So he's gonna go ahead and... Why don't we do a freaking drill pack? We'll spend some mana here. Or stamina, rather. 2 stamina, and oof. He rolls 10, 6, 3, 2, 2, 10, 10. Ow. Let's see. deflection is 7, so he hits only on the crits, but that's 3 crits, so that's 6 hits. 6 hits. And he deals 4 damage per hit. What is 6 times 4? 24? Cheapy comes out aggressive, goes right into him. Not only did he take 24 damage from the aggressive pecking assault, he is also softened by the attack. Cheapy is so strong he breaks through this thing's shell. Let's see, what's a good softened thing? And we'll do this. The arrows in the back. That's a pretty good one. Alright. And next, Psychic. Also, here's the danger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Psychic can't do much. That's a shame. He can't get anywhere else this turn unless he just files in like everybody else. I think Psychic is going to make room in here. Actually, okay. You know what? Psychic's just gonna take the shot. Psychic's gonna space wrinkle. And let's see. He rolls 7, 8, 1, 9, 9, 4, 5. Now he has a resistance to psionics, so we're actually looking at a deflection of 9 to hit. So we only hit twice. That's still a lot. 6 damage. And he's teleported. Actually, we'll teleport him over here, like next to Kristoff. And that's it for Psychic's turn. Now these guys get to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can move 4 spaces. Let's see. 50 health. 4 stamina. 2 mana. And what's he gonna do? What do these guys have their options for? He's got a slam attack. That's old. That's an old format. Hold on. Alright, they have been updated. Okay, so he is going to bust through the entrance and raise his fists and bring them down on Cheapy. There it goes. He's got quite a few dice to roll. Cheapy does not have great defenses. Deflection of 4. He does not have any weaknesses or resistances. So let's see, we got a 7, 3, 10, 4, 1, 3, 1. Thankfully, that's not too many hits. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That's still going to be quite a bit. And there's a crit. So this guy, with the power of the construct surging through him, raises his defenses as he charges up his fists for the slam. And what icon do we want to use for that? Ah, here we go. the rook. Anyways, 4 times 3 is freaking 12. So that's not too bad, but he is toughened up. And next is this guy back here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He can't actually get in there, it looks like. That's a shame. He is going to buff himself up, though. Let's see. 50 health, 4 stamina, 2 mana. He's going to spend 1 stamina and buff his defenses with one of his powers. And then he'll move into position so he can get in there when he needs to. Now, Kristoff has a couple options, actually. I think what Kristoff needs to do right now is whip out a binding crystal, back away, or rather back away and whip out a binding crystal, and take his chances on this guy because he only needs 1 hit. And Kristoff ain't great with a binding crystal, but he can probably score 1 hit. Let's see. Lesser binding crystal, let's go. Ooh. I think that hits. Let's see, Clayman's danger is 2. So we're shooting for danger plus 5. That's 7. He rolls 4, 5, 6, and 8. 8 will do it. 8 gets you 5 health worth of binding. He only needs 2. Alright, this guy is out of the picture. He has been bound. Kristoff whips out the binding crystal as he backs away and holds it aloft as he throws his power through it, and it shatters, flying towards this weakened automaton as it's on its knees, and surrounds it with the shards, pulsing little by little as it encloses on it and encases it in the crystal. Good work, Kristoff. You have acquired your 2nd creature. We're probably going to need it. With the rate things are going. Alright, that's Kristoff's turn. Now, though, we have a little bit of a gap. Oh, wait. That would be his turn right there, but he is out of commission. So now we have this guy. And here's the thing. These guys are going to have a hard time getting in there because of the rubble and whatnot. But even if they're not able to get in there, they can still beef themselves up. So they're even harder to take down when they finally do get in there. And that's what they're going to be doing. So this guy's going to use his hard body power and beef up his defenses. And meanwhile, Philip finally realizes what's going on and goes 1, 2. He can't really go in there yet. Let's see, can he... Does he have a line of sight? He kind of does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just slightly out of range, I believe, for his orb. So, let's see. He can extend his range, but he'll take a die penalty for it. So let's see what the orb does. Range 5? Yeah. So he might as well, otherwise he's not going to be doing much. He'll go ahead and whip out the orb, channel power through it, and start blasting. And we're going to take off the last die. So we roll 8, 8, 2, 1, 7, 3. And also I'm going to say he's got cover because he's firing through this small door frame at a weird angle. So, with an evasion of 6, we need to hit an 8. We only hit 2 8s. So, not much damage, actually. He has a higher defense because of the hardened status. So, no hits. No hits whatsoever. We needed a 9. A 9! Alright, well, that was almost a wasted turn, but 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Alright, that guy can't do a whole lot. You know what, though? He could engage these guys just to screw with them. Does he want a hard body or does he want to engage? That is the question. I think hard body is the right thing to do for this guy. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He's going to buff his defenses, and they're all going to be tougher than the first guy that came through. And that might be a little rough on me. Alright. So now we've got Toxid coming through. What the hell is Toxid going to do? I don't think he can do much. 1, 2, he only has like 4 spaces of movement. He might be kind of out of the battle. He's just gonna kind of hang back until he has an opportunity to really get in there. Now Squamper, he's get a little more freedom, I think. He still only has 4 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll let him get in there. I need to reconsider how I'm like moving the walls around, because they're kind of taking up more space than they probably should. You know what? We won't let him in yet. So that is the end of the round. We're back up to the top with Flory. Now Flory is going to have to make some space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flory can make quite a bit of space. She can get out of the doorway. And, yeah, from here she's going to do her usual thing. She's going to whip out the bow. And let's see. From here she would actually... she's going to have to attack this guy, otherwise she'll take a penalty because he's kind of in front. And enemies provide cover to other enemies. So... bow time. Let's see. And he's got we're going against deflection, so he's got 6 deflection. We're going to need to hit 7s. We get 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 4, and 3. So that's 2 hits. Not very great. Now, Torpal also needs to kind of make some space, but he's gonna... he doesn't want to get too far away because he is the light source. So, let's see. He's gonna back up just 1 space, and then he is gonna do the flare against this guy who's already... oh, wait. He hasn't taken any damage. Okay. We're gonna focus fire on this guy in front then. Hopefully we can hit some crits. Yes! 4, 1, 10, 6, 5, 6. That's a crit. And evasion is 5, so we need to hit 6. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits with the crit. 12 damage, and the wounded status. So that's gonna alleviate us a bit, knowing that he's gonna take damage for the entire, just every turn. Alright, next is Cheapy. And Cheapy just blew a bunch of stamina that he may not have should have. But it did get one of them out of the way soon. But however, I don't think he can use any of his other powers with just 1 stamina, and that's a shame. So he's gonna have to go back to his regular old normal attacks. What do these other ones do exactly? Let's see. Nibble is just a high damage attack. Peck goes through defenses more easily. We're gonna do that since he has hardened. So we're just going to hit him with the peck. Very aggressive. Armor piercing. Ooh. Let's see. Deflection is 6 plus 1. But Peck gives it a -1, so it's only 6. That said, we roll 2, 2, 8, 3, 3, 1, 3. So only 1 hit. Ouch. That ain't good. And not because of the defenses, just because we rolled like garbage. Now it's Psychic's turn. Psychic's gonna get in the very back. And he's gonna hit him with the Space Wrinkle. And Psychic is the one with the disadvantage. But he's rolling crits out the wazoo. This guy rolled 10, 10, 10, 9, 2, 10, 5. That's 4 10s, man. 4 10s and a 9. And let's see, we're shooting for 6 with evasion plus 1. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hits. Psychic ain't screwing around. Actually, we're shooting for 9. Not that it matters. Same amount of hits. But, let's see. 9 hits, I said. 27 damage? 27 damage. Bro. That is rough for him, getting taken down by a little tiny psychic kitten. Something that he's resistant to, mind you. Oh, and he gets teleported. Let's put him back on the stairs. I don't even know where he's at in the initiative order. Okay, he's pretty low. And let's see. Next up is this guy. And of course, he doesn't have a whole lot to do. He can just go with the rigid slam and hope for the best. Oof. This guy is going to be trouble because he just hit another crit with that, and that means a second harden. So we're going to add a dot to that. Cheapy, on the other hand, ain't doing so well. Cheapy's only got a defense of 4, and he gets hit with a 7, 3, 5, 10, 9, 4, 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 18 damage. Ouch. Alright, this guy gets to move up finally. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and say he can move into there. Actually, you know what? Yeah. That works. That works. He is then going to engage these two. And then it's Kristoff's turn. Now that he's engaged over here, Kristoff can go ahead and drop his torch on the ground, and then he's gonna draw his great axe. And not only that, he is going to activate the phasing quality. He's gonna spend 1 stamina. And when he makes an attack with the weapon, it'll get a +2 roll modifier to counteract the increased defenses as he swings. So let's see. 2, 6, 4, 8, 5, 9, 10. Let's see, it's got deflection of 6 +1. So we need to hit 7, and all of his dice, actually, since he gets a +2, that means we need to hit 5 on the die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. And he deals 4 damage per hit. He's got a big weapon. What is 6 times 4? That's 24, right? Yeah. So yeah, Kristoff drops the torch, puts both hands on his axe, and channels his power through it, and it turns into a phantasmic blade as he chops into the thing, and it reels back. Is there anything else Kristoff can do, really? I don't think he needs to do much. I think he can just kind of stand there. Well, he has a rallying cry, though. He does have some abilities that he can use, but is that a minor action? That is a major action. Okay. That's a shame. Now this guy gets his turn, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He can just get right in there. Now we might actually be in trouble. He's gonna get up to Kristoff and throw another rigid slam on him. No crits, no crits, no crits. That looks like a 10. That is a 10. Okay. Double hardened. Not great. But Kristoff, let's see, what is his deflection? Deflection is 5. So he's got to hit 5 or more. Or no, deflection is 6. 6 or more. So he rolls 2, 7, 4, 5, 10, 5, 2. So that's 3 hits. That's not a whole lot of damage, but he did already take a little bit before. 9 damage to Kristoff. And that's the end of his turn. Philip is going to have to actually get in there and do something now. Let's see. Philip, what have you got? You've got a speed of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all you can do, really. Who do we want to deal with, though? This is the one that's actually, like, the most damaged and also has a clear shot. This guy we don't really have a clear shot to. Think Psychic. We could have taken him out, but you had to teleport him. But anyways, Philip is gonna burst through the door, finally getting through the crowd. And of course, let's see, could he use his staff? I don't think his staff would be good here. He does have a staff that does a blast area, but he's not really in a good position for it. So he's going to pull out the orb and do the usual thing. And this guy he's hardened. He has evasion of 5 plus 1. Minus 1 because of the orb's ability. So we're looking at 5 on the nose. So we roll 9, 8, 3, 10, 8, 7, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. That's quite a bit. That's like 18 damage. 6 times 3, 18. Nice. This fight is actually going relatively smoothly as a surprise. This guy, on the other hand, he's only got like 1 turn to do anything. 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna give it all to Cheapy. He's gonna take one last slam and try to bash Cheapy's lights out. Poor Cheapy keeps getting knocked out, I swear. Alright. Cheapy's only got 4 defenses. He's kind of pathetic in the defense. And we roll 7, 5, 8, 2, 8, 5, 8. He hits everyone but 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3. That's 18 again. Cheapy only has 10. Cheapy's at 0. Cheapy is knocked out again. Poor guy. That means Kristoff is gonna take another point of enmity for that. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. Thanks for watching, and since you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But most importantly, leave me some feedback in the comments. The game is still in development, so I'd like to hear what people think. And if you want to see more, I've got all these sessions on a playlist that you can watch back to back. There's also a bunch of links in the description for other places that you can find creatures. So, until next time, farewell, conjurers, and may you walk the waking dream.